Hi class, today we need to talk about the weather map symbol. This is an example. We know different location, they have a different weather station. Once they collect data, they put together and then become the map. Now we need to figure out what does this number, these symbols mean. First, let's take a look here, the pole. As it shows wind direction here, we know wind moves around the pole to the circle. So wind moves to this direction. However, when we describe wind direction, we need to write down where the wind comes from. So it comes from this side, which will be northeast direction. Next one, we need to talk about the wind speed. So the long line tell you which is 10 knots. Knots is a unit of speed. How it convert to mile per hour, that's math part we will not talk about today. You just need to remember if it's a long one, it's 10. If it's a short one, that's 5. So for this one, we know there's two long lines, one short one, so it's 25. If you have 3 long one, one short one, it'll be 35. And you need to remember the short one cannot be put on the top. It's always below the long one and cannot, even though it's only 5 knots, you cannot put it on the top. If you can see a triangle, that's already 50, then you add the long and short one. Now, take a look at the left side of the circle. Left side on the top, the number shows you the present temperature, which is in Fahrenheit, 76 Fahrenheit. And the bottom number shows you dew point is also in Fahrenheit, 55 Fahrenheit. So this one tells you the temperature is higher than the dew point. That means we know what we perhaps to drop the temperature to the dew point so it can be condensed because lower temperature cannot hold so much water vapor. Since the temperature is higher, it's hard to condense, so we can see the current weather, it's very light rain. So you can see 2 dots. If it's snow, that's snowflake. You can see the symbols in the next slide. Here, there's another number on the right side top corner, which shows you pressure in millibar. But the pressure is not just 138. How can you know the real situation, which is if the number is less than 500, like this situation, you add a 10 to lead the number, so it's 10,138. Then you divide by 10, there will be 1013.8 millibar. If it's larger than 500, like this is 638, then you add the 9 in front to lead the number, but still divide by 10, it will be 963.8. The circle tells you how much cloud in the sky. If it's totally dark, it's fully covered by the cloud, 100% covered. If it's very clear, that's totally white. 25%, 50, 75. This one show you the station actually can't get the information. So that's why it has a cross here. Now let's go to the detail. Light rain, moderate, medium rain, heavy. So you can see different sign, different amount of snow, thunder, shower, drizzle. You can go to the detail by yourself. Next one. This is help us review. Triangle is 50 plus long one 10, 10, 5. So altogether 75 knots. Wind blowing from the west because we know it's along the pole pointing to the circle. So it's from the west. This one from northeast, 25. This one only short one and it cannot be on the top, so it's a 5. And it's blow from the bottom to the top, so it's from south. This one only 2 circles without any wind, so it's calm winds, very calm, almost 0. If you click in, you can see different symbol, more detail here. Now, this is another example. We know 75% of cloud, 64 Fahrenheit or the temperature. This one show you is drizzle, slight, intermediate, medium drizzle. 62 is a dew point, so the temperature is actually low, close to the dew point, so you can get the drizzle. Low cloud type, and this one we don't require you to remember. For the pole, you point to the circle which the wind comes from southeast, and the long one 10, short one 5.